Members of Parliament, Honorary Aldermen, distinguished guests, please be upstanding to receive the Worshipful, the Mayor of the London Borough of Bromley, Councillor Nicholas Bennett, JP, MA.
Good morning, please be seated. Can I start by welcoming you all here today to this very important ceremony, and in particular can I welcome my council colleagues, and in particular Councillor Turner, who is one of 3 members of the council who has served in the armed forces. Councillor Mellor, who can't be here today, was at Suez as a naval rating and an 18-year-old national serviceman, and Councillor Fortune, the deputy leader, was in the army. So we cover all 3 armed forces because Councillor Turner was in the Royal Air Force. So welcome to you all, but particularly to those of you who have served in the armed forces. I give the apologies of the Deputy Lieutenant and of Colonel Bob Stewart, DSO MP, for their unfortunately unable to attend today, but they do send their best wishes. The Armed Forces Day is a fairly recent innovation going back to 2006, but nonetheless it is a welcome innovation that we should celebrate our armed forces in the United Kingdom. And this year is particularly apposite because tomorrow is the 100th anniversary of the signing of the Versailles Treaty, which brought to an end World War I. Ironically, it was 5 years to the day after the assassination of the Archduke, which actually started the First World War. And sadly, of course, as we all know, the Versailles Treaty contained the seeds for World War II. And of course, only 3 weeks ago, we celebrated the invasion of Europe on the 6th of June 1944, which led to the liberation of the continent. And that is a very important date in our calendar because it was a war designed and executed to end tyranny. And the British forces played a vital part in that occasion. And indeed today, the 75th anniversary today of Operation Epsom, which was the campaign to break out of the Cannes Peninsula and to go and liberate Paris. Since 1945, our British forces have been involved in 3 separate tasks. First of all, it's our job to protect British interests around the world. And that included being in Kenya to fight the Mau Mau, in Malaya to fight the communists, and the liberation of the Falkland Islands in 1982. We also have, secondly, international obligations as a member of NATO and as a member of the United Nations. And in that facility, in that regard, we had to work very hard in Korea in the early 1950s, in Iraq, in Bosnia in the 1990s, where Colonel Bob was the UN commander, and most recently in Afghanistan. And we shouldn't forget that it's not only the regular forces who are engaged in these operations. My 2 nephews, who are in the TA, both served in Afghanistan and faced bullets when they were at Helmand. And thirdly, the armed forces have a very important role in support of the civil power. And in that regard, of course, we remember the 30 years they had to support the civil authorities in Northern Ireland in what was a tragic series of events. More recently, and some of us will remember the Green Goddesses in the fire strike of 1978, manned by members of the Army, the Navy and the Air Force. And even more recently, only in the last few weeks, our forces have been engaged in supporting the civil authorities with the flooding in Lincolnshire. So the work goes on all the time and will never finish. If I could just say a personal word about my own story with regard to the armed forces. As some of you may know, I was a service child living on an RAF campus in Germany, and indeed I thought everybody wore blue the whole time. It was quite a shock to find there were other colours, including khaki and the Royal Navy. And then As a university student, I was a member of the Officer Training Corps of the London University, and I chose to be in the intelligence unit. A wise choice. The rest of the unit went to Salisbury Plain under tent. We went to Germany and were billeted in the officers' mess. And lastly, as a member of Parliament, I was probably one of the last members of Parliament who served with people in World War II. Ted Heath had been a Lieutenant Colonel in the Royal Artillery. Jim Callaghan was a naval rating in the Royal Navy. Major Dennis Healy was a beach master at Anzio. And Robert Scowen, MC, one of my colleagues, he had a disfigured face because he'd been in a tank which was attacked in April 1945 and blew up. All these were very brave men who had a long service in our armed forces. And because those of us who are younger and had not served, the Armed Forces Parliamentary Scheme was set up, and I'm glad to say I'm a graduate of that scheme. And afterwards, when we disrobed and have the reception, I will be wearing my scheme tie, which has the badges of all three armed forces. And finally, I pay tribute to the British Legion and the Soldiers, Sailors and Air Force Association, which looks after those who fought in the war, and in the wars and the engagements that have taken place since then. Because we must remember, it's not only the dead that we have to commemorate. Many of those who survived were severely injured, and to this day, we need to support and look after them, and I pay tribute to those organisations that do that. So we remember today all those who've been in the armed forces, all those who are in the armed forces, and particularly the people from our borough who are serving today, and I welcome you today to the ceremony, and I'm delighted that we can now commemorate them in a fitting way and manner. Thank you very much indeed.
Distinguished guests, I'll give you Father Matthew.
Let us pray. Heavenly Father, we commend to your gracious care and keeping all the men and women in our armed forces, at home and abroad. Defend them day by day with your heavenly grace. Strengthen them in their trials and temptations, and give them courage to face the perils that beset them, and help them to know that nothing can separate them from your love. In Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, and ever and ever. Amen.
they shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will